Hello everyone, in this video I am going to discuss in detail about the best Android drawing app for creating seamless repeat pattern in the Samsung tablet or any other tablet or even in your mobile phone. First, open our Play Store, type in drawing app. So here we have so much of minute drawing apps. Mainly I have used Sketchbook, IBS Paintex, and I even tried Concept, but I didn't use that for a long time. Also, this one is for animation, so not in our topic. So this one, yeah, this one. So these are the main app that we have for the drawing. Also, we have Infinite Painter, High Paint that didn't come here. Maybe we should scroll more. Yeah, Infinite Painter and High Paint. So these are the apps that are mainly used for drawing in any tablet or Android phone. And when it comes to repeat pattern, I prefer these three: IBS Paintex, High Paint, and Infinite Painter. So these three, totally have so much difference in creating repeat pattern. So I'll discuss about how to create a repeat pattern in each app, and I'll give which one is the best. So first one is my favorite, IBS Paintex. So here we have to open canvas like this using this plus symbol. I'm going to create a repeat pattern, so I'm using 1:1 ratio canvas. So here, instead of drawing, I'm going to use the elements for for repeat pattern. You can either draw straight on the canvas and make pattern. Otherwise, you can generate or create the elements for your repeat pattern separately, like a clipboard in the PNG format, and you can import each in that canvas and create a repeat pattern. So I prefer the second method, like using elements to create the repeat pattern. So this is the element that I'm going to use for the entire video. So I'm just keeping the thing simple. The main thing we have to concentrate is how to create and which one is more comfortable and reliable. So here I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to use this same in different size. We can, there are two options. Just you can have an element here, single element. Just go to this transform tool and click on this repeat option. Repeat like this, but it will be like more like a symmetrical one, like a rows and columns like that. And if you don't want as a single element like polka dot, and if you want more elements then you have to do this. Just use multiple elements like this. So I'll tell you the difference it makes in each app. So I'm going to place it here. The thing is, when it comes to IBS Paintex, we want to create a repeat pattern. We have to make the corners repeatable. That is very difficult when it comes to IBS Paintex, because, for example, here I'm creating these things, and to create make a repeat pattern of all these elements, either you have to merge these elements in a single layer, or otherwise just create a folder which is like creating group in Procreate. Just drag up and down. By doing this, we can create the group. So now when you want to make a repeat pattern, just be in that group, go to transform, click on repeat, drag like this, you have this repeat pattern. So but there are more space here also. You can see some, where is our tile is, and the same, there are more space here and there. It is difficult to fill that space. If you try to fill this, for example, keeping this, so I'm coming back to the same shape, and here when you try to fill this corner like this, if you want to create repeat, just bring it inside this folder. Now if you try to repeat, go to that folder, repeat. So here you can see this element is cropped as we have seen in the canvas, and it is very difficult to create a seamless repeat pattern. What seamless means, it should not be cropped anywhere. It should be totally, like without any error like this. We should have. So if here you can see everything is cropped that. So that's the thing with IBS Paintex. So I don't recommend IBS Paintex for repeat pattern. Otherwise, it's the great app for, you have so many brushes, and number of brushes, which is difficult to provide for any other app. Also, we have super duper filters here. So we have super filters that are, but for creating repeat pattern, I don't suggest IBS Paintex. So next comes the high paint. So this is the newly developed app. I came across this app like 4 months ago. So I'm going to show you how to create a repeat pattern here. So here I am going to create 1:1 ratio canvas as usual. And for importing image in high paint, click this plus. Here is the option called picture. Click on that, to gallery, and here we have this. So this is the element I'm going to use as usual. Just position as you wish and click on this. It will be released. So now for creating repeat pattern for this single element, just go to this plus. There we have tiling tool. So for IBS Paintex, you don't need to pay for creating a repeat pattern, because it is a free tool that you can use. There are many brushes, filters for which you should have the paid version, but for creating a repeat pattern, it's totally free. And in high paint, if you want to create a repeat pattern, so you have to pay for this tool, tiling tool. Actually, it was about 200 rupees that I paid and got this tool. So if you want to create repeat pattern for a single element, it is okay to use this app. So for example, 3 options of arrangement. They provide 3 arrangements. This one can rotate like this. Also, you can adjust the offset values, increase the space like this. So like this, we can do a repeat pattern for a single element. And if you want to create repeat pattern with multiple elements, it's a little bit hard. So here, this is the element. I'm going to duplicate that in the same way we have done for in IBS Paintex. So I'm going to arrange them like this. Like this, and duplicate this once again and place it here. So yeah, now if you want to create a repeat pattern of all these elements, there is only one option, because in the same way you did for IBS Paintex, you just created a group and merge all inside that group. That is not possible here, because I tried that. I just created a group, and to bring the layers inside that, use combine down option, combine down, combine down. Yeah, now all these layers are inside this group. You can see it is a little bit away from the other layers, so this is inside the group. So now if you want to keep that as a group and want to create a seamless pattern, it is not possible, because we cannot create a repeat pattern for all these elements together. So that's the thing about high paint. So what you have to do is, only you have to merge these layers all together. Obviously you don't need a group, so I'm going to bring that top, delete this group. So now we have this, and just go to tiling tool. When you drag, we have this again. Here we can see so much space between each one. Even if you reduce the vertical and the horizontal spacing, you will get this. Still it is not that much comfortable, because we have to we cannot change the elements or rearrange the elements once we merge them together. And if you rotate a little bit, again we will get the space here. So we will end up in having space. But for a simple patterns like this, you can go for high paint. And if you are trying for some complex pattern and at the corners it is difficult. For example, now I have this. Now again I'm going to add a picture. So place this at the corner to avoid the spacing. Now merge them together and get a repeat pattern. Again it will get cropped, so you cannot create a seamless pattern without any cropping in high paint as well. So again, for repeat pattern I don't recommend high paint. Other than that, there is so much useful tools here. We can create animation. For animation I highly prefer using high paint, but for repeat pattern I don't prefer this. Next I am going for this one, Infinite Painter. So for Infinite Painter, they have separate canvas type for the repeat pattern. So click on that. I'm going to use the 1:1 ratio, but I use the Instagram size. Create this. Once I open that canvas, pattern canvas, we'll have these kind of squares. So what it means is, this is the inner square that we have to consider that as a tile. So if you are trying to use this repeat pattern for spoon flower, a red bubble, or any other thing, then you have to use this tool, because this have the tile. When we save, we can save this tile separately and upload that tile. So this is not possible in any other app like IBS Paintex and High Paint. So here, to import image, click on this three dot, import gallery. Here we have some layer. So I'm going to arrange this. One thing about the Infinite Painter is, if you want to reuse this element, if you want to duplicate and rearrange, then don't place it here. you have to place it inside the small square, otherwise it will get cropped. For example, I'm placing this here, and now it looks like this. It crop. If I duplicate this and try to move using the basic option, it will get cropped. Like if I try to rotate, it is cropped, so it is difficult to use such elements. So I don't prefer this. So what you have to do is, when you import any elements, place it exactly inside tile, inside a small square, and duplicate. You can duplicate so many times. And now arrange like this. Going to arrange each and every layer. Just going to make it smaller. Again, this one. And the last one. So already we have filled the all space. I am making it smaller. Try to place here. Again, and just duplicating this, placing it here. Yep. So now if you want to save this, so here you don't need to do any grouping process and create a repeat option, anything. You don't have any options like this. Simply place, arrange the elements like this, and go to export. Save this as PNG. Don't save that as a JPG. That's the thing. Save this as PNG because we need the background to be transparent for many purpose. So save this as PNG. Export. Now go to home, create a normal canvas of any size as you prefer. I'm using screen size. Create. Now to create a repeat pattern, go to this pattern, click on this circle, click gallery. Here we have the pattern tile that we created. Click here. The another tile that I have in that pattern section is that I tried for tutorial purpose. So now arrange, rotate and place as you wish. You can make it bigger, smaller, it's up to you. Like this. Click on the stick. Our pattern is ready, and you can also change the color like this, and that's the purpose of saving that as a PNG. So now you can simply click export, and now you can save this as JPG. Now I will show the repeat pattern and the tile that we have created using this. So here is the repeat pattern that I finally created. You can see this is absolutely seamless, especially made for repeat pattern. And here is the PNG file that I created. So this is the tile. If you want to use this in Spoonflower or any other app, any other fabric design website, then you have to use this tile and click on the repeat option in that website. So this is perfectly this is perfect for repeat pattern. So I highly prefer infinite painter for repeat pattern. So this is the conclusion of this video. So if you want to create a repeat pattern, then you should go for you know infinite painter than in other app. And if you're new to my channel, then what you have to do is to subscribe my channel, because I upload videos in all these three apps like Infinite Painter, IBS Paintex and High Paint. It will be very useful for you. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel.